What is up guys, my name is Talha and you are watching Gadgets Sphere. So this is the Poco F4 which is running the latest Pixel Experience Plus Android 13 custom ROM. In today's video I'm going to talk about what are the great things it has, and most importantly, should you actually install this ROM or not. So I have been using this Pixel since a really long time and I can tell you I love it. Like, the way it works is absolutely awesome, and it does have the latest Android 13 features. But obviously no custom ROM is a perfect one. All the ROMs have some of the problems or the other, and this one also has its own problems. So let's just talk about the good things it has. Number one thing which I really like about this custom ROM is in terms of the speaker output. So the speaker output with this ROM is absolutely insane. Like, if you play anything, you're gonna just love the speaker output. So let me just type Gadgets Sphere and you're gonna see how well the speakers really sound in this ROM. So if I play one of my own videos, so let's just try to play this one. Hey, what is up guys? This is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 5i. Many people were talking about they had a lot of problems with this laptop, and I think I had zero problems. This is the hinge of this laptop and I've been using this laptop since 2 years now. So as you guys can get an idea of how good the quality of the speakers are, they're absolutely fabulous. And it is working even better with this, custom ROM. So I do like it. Now let's just talk about one thing which I really love about the Pixel ROM is its smoothness in Google feed scrolling. So this is 120 Hz all the time. That is one of the best things because Google Feed do not work at 120 Hz all the time in MIUI. Even with the latest version of MIUI, it is a little bit of laggy. But with this custom ROM, you are gonna see zero lag whatsoever. And one more thing which is not lagging is YouTube. So if you scroll in YouTube, you will see it is 120 Hz all the time, super smooth scrolling. So I just love the way it works. It's really good. So now let's just talk about one of the most important things which people are interested in, and that is the benchmarks. So I have Geekbench and have rendered the Geekbench 6, and I don't know why they have removed the history from their apps. So what I have done is I have actually taken a screenshot of this, and this is the score I got. 832 on the single core and 2458 on the multi-core. I think this score is actually pretty good, not bad at all, and I like the way it works. So yeah. Now let's just talk about the cameras. So this ROM comes pre-installed with this camera app, which is actually very basic, but the thing I like about this app is it has almost all the things. We have the main 1x camera, you can just tap and shoot an image. Then we have the 1.0x, that is basically the macro camera, so you can actually take macro images as well. And then we have the 0.7x, that is the ultra wide. So this actually ROMs comes pre-installed with all the camera apps, but obviously their quality is absolutely awful. You will get very bad quality images with the own app, and it also has video recording up to 4K I guess. But yeah, that's it. So what I have done is I have installed this Google Camera app, which is the best app you can get on this phone. Like, I have finally found out a perfect port of this Google Camera, and it just works fabulously. Like, you just take an image, wait a few seconds for it to process, and the image will look fabulous. So let me just show you the image. There you go. This image has so much detail even on the texture of the the cloth. So you're just gonna get awesome detail. The bed sheet is very well processed. So if I take an image one more time here, you're gonna see how well it will process it. So it does take a bit of time, but look at that. That's extreme quality. Look at the level of detail. The dynamic range is absolutely awesome. So everything is just perfect in this. So this is the Google Camera port I have found out. I'm going to show you how to install this later if you will subscribe my channel, and if you want this port, comment down below. So now let's just talk about one more thing which I like about this custom ROM is in terms of its gaming performance. So obviously I have tested the basic games like Subway Surfer and other, and these games like work perfectly fine. You don't really need a good phone to play games like these. But when it comes to playing games like PUBG, many people want to play PUBG and get a better performance in their Poco F4. So for them, I have also installed PUBG, that is basically BGMI, the rebranded version, and this works fabulous. Like, even this game works very well. Now they have officially removed the support for 90 FPS in the game of BGMI. So that is not the problem of the smartphone or the custom ROM. This 90 FPS will not be available in this game. I think this is mainly due to the fact that they have removed the official support of that. But here you guys can see it also shows you the FPS you are getting while playing the game. which is very good for, like testing how well it actually works and testing the stability of the game. So now let's just talk about game recording. So I've also recorded a game of this BGMI, and you will see that even the screen recorder records very, very smoothly. So this was the game. I was playing it in smooth and extreme, and you will see that there is zero lag whatsoever. It is working very, very well. So I do like the way it is working. Gaming performance is a great thing in this ROM. So now let's just talk about the bad things. First of all, I have seen a few bugs while using YouTube, like the lock screen just freezes while using YouTube. I'm going to show you a clip where I found out that bug, so I'm going to show you that. Now, second bug which I found out is in terms of its, overall smoothness. Like as I told you, pixel ROMs are very smooth, and indeed they have to be, but at times, no custom ROM is a perfect ROM, and this thing is the most annoying part. Like scrolling down from the status bar just lags so much. It doesn't feel 120 hertz. It feels like, it feels like 60 hertz or even 40 hertz. So this scrolling down animation isn't very smooth, but other than that, the ROM works fabulously awesome. We have no lag whatsoever in the Google feed. In YouTube also 120 hertz all the time, which is very, very good. Multitasking is also no problem in this ROM. Like every app stays in the background. You can use it from that position only. So that is a good thing. Let's talk about the battery life. So this ROM gives a great battery backup. I have charged the smartphones last day, and it is still having 58% of battery left. Obviously I was not using it a lot, but still the battery backup is really good, so you're gonna be satisfied with it. And most importantly, let's just talk about, should you actually install this or not. So it depends, obviously it does depend, but there are many factors to this. Number one, if you like a clean ROM which has stock Android, which has a great fingerprint scanner animation, which has awesome face unlock, then obviously this is a great ROM to have. But if you really want to do hardcore gaming, I don't think it's the best ROM. Although it does not even overheat a lot, like the heating control and the management is very, very good. But then there are the bugs of YouTube, like for media consumption, it isn't the best ROM, but I do like the way it works, and I think it is a great ROM overall. So now let's just talk about some awesome new perks and features this ROM has, which is not present in any other ROM. When you go in system, you get 3-4 options. The 3 options which I like are the gestures, buttons, and status bar. So if you tap on the gesture option, you're gonna be greeted with this much options. So in the gesture we have the system gesture and the 3 button. So even the 3 button is available, but it just doesn't look that decent. So I like the gesture one. Now one more thing which you have is quick torch. So you just have to enable this option. It's gonna enable the torch. So this feature also works, and it's pretty good, I guess. So yeah, this quick torch is a very good feature. If you just long press your power button, the torch is gonna be enabled, and if you just disable it, it can be disabled. So this is a nice feature in the Pixel, I think Pixel smartphones. And then we have, the status bar and the buttons. The status bar is basically having few things, like if you want the battery indicator or other things like battery percentage next to the icon, or you can just tap like this, and there you go. So these are the things. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I think you're gonna love this ROM if you will install it and try it out on your own. And after using this ROM for about 15 days, I can tell you definitely, like, it's a very stable ROM. It does not overheat at all, like no overheating at all. That is great. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.